Hello everybody and welcome back to Confidential. Today we're going to be looking at episode 4, also known as Year Long Alarm Part 1. This is a Half-Life mod that I was actually originally going to do totally until I found something that might be just a bit more interesting. And yeah, essentially this is one of my favourite Half-Life mods. Because it's just simplistic, it's just so simple, and but not simple in a bad way. I mean, like, there's nothing incredible about it. It's like wow, you know, look at all these look at all these new guns, look at all these new people. It's like a kind of like extended Half-Life 2 campaign, which I think is really fun. Yeah, I'm hoping to do some more Half-Life 2 mods, because you know, in new Half-Life 2 mods, there's been a workshop added with different Half-Life 2 mods on it. Namely, there's been some maps as well, alongside, you know, like stuff that changes characters and all that kind of stuff you can do as well. So yeah, I'm going to be doing a lot of Half-Life mods on my library, as well as a few Half-Life mods that I find that might be interesting on the workshop. So make sure to keep an eye out for anything. So yeah, please keep an eye out for those kind of things. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any of those. And yeah, let's get on with the Confidential, shall we? A lot to take in at the start there. So let's just go over what we just said, but a bit slower, shall we? So, episode 5, and for a couple of episodes now, I'm going to be talking about Half-Life mods, Year Long Alarm, alongside more stuff over these 7 episodes, to really grasp for you what Year Long Alarm is, what Half-Life is, what Half-Life mods are, that kind of stuff. Today's episode is going to be going over the basics, where we're just going to be going over Year Long Alarm, but mainly just my experience with that game. So, I actually played Year Long Alarm around the time I got Half-Life as well, because I found it on free on Steam. I was like, oh, what the hell, might as well get it, because I thought, you know, it's a free mod, it's there for the taking. So I thought, hey, what the hell, might as well just, you know, just stay there. It's a free mod, it's there, so why not? And I got the mod. I played through it. I did actually beat it, unlike many games I have played. Yeah, I enjoyed it, and it was honestly a great mod, and I definitely recommend it. I think you need episode 1 to play it though, Half-Life 2 episode 1, but as long as you have that, it's free and it's there, and it's, you know, a pretty fun mod to play. I honestly have a little like thing for Half-Life 2 mods that are free. I mean, obviously it takes like a lot of money to get your thing out on Steam. I think it's like 25,000. You have to pay for Valve to get your thing out on Steam. That's paid, by the way. So if that's your mod that's really good, you're gonna lose a lot of money out of putting your thing on paid. So that's why most developers will, you know, obviously put their things as free. Firstly, because making it is then free, but secondly, you can then prioritize. You don't lose any money, and you can gain money by, I don't know, selling merch or selling kind of plushies or something that like links to the game if the game does well. Because if people like, you know, play your game, they like it, they're gonna want to maybe buy some merch. So obviously they're gonna go and, you know, yeah, they're gonna be like, okay, I like this game, I'm gonna go and, you know, just buy something else for me. You know, it's fun. Thumbs up for me. And yeah, I really do enjoy it. I do enjoy a lot of Half-Life mods. I do enjoy just Half in general. It's just that I got a shooter game, I just can't let go. It's just so interesting, and yeah. And for a Half-Life mod made in 2012, mind you, it still holds up to this day. I mean, it's 13... No. Is it? Oh my god, I think it's 13 years... Oh, wow. It's 13 years old nearly, I think. When did it come out? Oh, yeah. Actually, in literally 5 days, it will be 13 years old. Very old mod, mind you. Yeah, if we look at the reviews as well, as you see, all reviews are overwhelmingly positive. This is a really good mod. So yeah, if you're looking for like a Half-Life mod that isn't too much, but also is actually really decent, I really recommend Year Long Alarm. It is an incredible game. yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it as well. Obviously, when you talk about, you know, Half-Life mods, most of them, you, as I said, or even all of them, I think, you have to have Half-Life 2. It did go free on its anniversary. I don't think it's free anymore though. I think it's gone back to being paid. But if you do have the game, I heavily recommend you download Year Long Alarm. It's incredible. I think it's even on the Half-Life 2 workshop. So if you want to have a little look at the workshop and just download it from there, go ahead. You know, it helps to not have just a big library like me with my, you know, how many games are 192, which isn't that much to be fair. But yeah, that's Year Long Alarm. Honestly, an incredible workshop, or sorry, incredible mods for Half-Life 2, and one of my favourites. Obviously, there's some like bigger mods like Swelter or Slow Drop Escape, which I find, you know, I also like. But Year Long Alarm does like I think it's the first one I ever played, so it does take that bit in my heart, because it's just one of the first ones I ever played and one of my favourites, and that's good because that means I actually started off playing, you know, good Half-Life mods, unlike Hunt Down the Freeman. So yeah, essentially I'm starting off strong. And yeah, I'm actually interested in making a video on Hunt Down the Freeman because I want to see how terrible it is. I've got it wishlisted though because it costs money, and yeah, I'm a cheapskate, and I get that, I'm a cheapskate. But no, yeah, I'm hoping to do some more mods some more videos on Half-Life mods, and I hope you guys do enjoy them as well. I'm mainly going to try and do mods that I don't think people have heard of or there aren't many videos on. I understand that maybe there's a few videos on Half-Life 2 Year Long Alarm, but I can't be exactly too sure. Like, for example, I have Cry of Fear is going to do next, but I know loads of people play Cry of Fear videos. Pyrocynical's made some as well, so essentially all the videos are gone. So I have to kind of go through, I'm going to go through all these games and look for ones that, firstly, I can run, which would be nice, because then I actually have a good video to put out. And secondly, ones that people haven't done yet, or haven't done as much, because I want to firstly rise up the Half-Life 2 modding community, but also I want to make videos on stuff that people haven't seen, in an attempt to get people to play that game more because I like it or don't like it, you know, kind of whatever kind of thing. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Next confidential, which will be on episode 6. We are going to go over Half-Life 2 in general. Where did it come from? Where did it spring from? And actually why I like it so much and why it takes a special place in my heart. Alongside millions of people that also have played the game. Thank you for watching. Have a great one, and I'll see you next confidential. Goodbye. Love a good behind the scenes in Half-Life. Make sure to stay tuned for all these confidential episodes because they'll be going over everything Half-Life, and I love Half-Life, so I'll be yapping about these for about 5 million years. From now on, there'll be a lot of Half-Life, so a lot of spoilers. Thank you for watching, and have a great one. See you later. Stay tuned.